Well, good afternoon, and thanks for joining us on the news at 1. My name is Goodluck Enaini. I will sincerely apologize for the hitch at the initial start of the news. And I will continue. The Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 has given a formal approval for the staging of the Edo 2020 and National Sports Festival after the host states met all the stipulated health protocol. A letter dated March 30, 2021, signed by Dr. Asad Hassan and addressed to the Minister of Youth and Sport Development, Sunday Dare, says, consequent to adequate preparatory engagement on COVID-19 protocol between Edo State, Nigeria Center for Disease Control, and the National Primary Health Care Development Agency towards safe conduct of the sports festival, the state can proceed with the event as scheduled from 2nd to 14th of April 2021. The PTF further commended the Minister of Youth and Sports Development for taking the difficult but necessary step of postponing the festival several times due to the spike in the spread of the virus. And our preparations are in top gear for the Edo 2020, and the local organizing committee is putting finishing touches to arrangement as athletes are expected to start coming in on Friday. Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu was guest on NTA Benin flagship phone-in program Midweek Connect. Here is an excerpt.
I want to ask the Excellency, what is the state government doing to control traffic?
We are putting a lot of things in check. Our ESMA will be there, POWO will be there, the police traffic warden will be there. They are all going to collaborate. There will no vehicle be allowed to park there at the stadium. We've already created areas where people will park. And for the athletes, there are areas where they will drop them.
Deputy Governor responding to one of the callers on arrangements for traffic management. Cleaning of the sports village, the University of Benin, Ugbowo and the Kewan campuses are ongoing as athletes are expected to arrive in the state Friday.
We are going to give them brand new mattresses. The plumbing thing that I have problem, we are fixing them. The bulbs where there is bulb, we are fixing all those things to prepare, and the contractor have told us they just needed 48 hours, which I'm 72 hours. So they are going to work day and night.
While latest facilities have also been installed, the state government is planning to use the facilities to develop its sports sector.
The idea was not just to bring world-class equipment for the sport festival. The idea is to expose our young ones in Edo, and so that by the time they get used to this kind of facility, if any of them is invited for national or international events, or they have chance to go out, they will not be looking too native, because these are facilities they are ready to be used to. There's going to be a facility manager that will be in charge of all the sporting equipment, both at Samuel Ogumere Stadium and all the other facility outside Samuel Ogumere Stadium. Beyond facility manager, don't forget that the facilities, if they are not put to use, obviously we dilapidate. Why we are going to, we proposed a bill to the State Assembly to have a commission, a sport commission, and that sport commission will be given that responsibility of grooming young athletes. We are going to host and win clean. My athletes are in top spirit, and I'm one of them. We are in top spirit.
Okay. What will you be doing?
Football.
Okay.
Right. We are in top spirit. We are in top spirit too.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can assure you that by the grace of God, we will not won't fall Edo hand.
After the program, the Deputy Governor was featured live on NTA News 24, where he spoke on media coverage for the festival.
Back to media coverage, you mentioned the partnership with media like the NTA. Are we going to be covering it live?
Of course, NTA. We already had this discussion. Definitely, you will be covering it live.
And as the countdown to the National Sport Festival Edo 2020 gets to the business end, traffic control and management present themselves at areas that should be given priority attention. Paul Umukago has more details.
This is the popular Ring Road, a major link to different parts of Benin City. With Edo 2020 bell to kick off Friday, April 2, vehicular movement as a result of influx of visitors is expected to reach unusual levels. This has necessitated last-minute marking of roads and placement of directional signs on major roads and streets. NTA News observed roads maintenance and functional traffic lights at strategic locations aimed at reducing traffic congestions. However, the motoring public and other road users are expected to adhere strictly to traffic regulations to reduce the challenges of gridlock during the games.
They are drunk driving, but if you want to correct them, not by stopping them on the main road, you just see some of them will just jump into the vehicle. Hey, stop! Another vehicle coming, they will not have know what is happening. Some of them just want to stop automatically, and you see before you know it, the road is blocked. If they want to correct it, they can enter and tell the man to park out of the road, clear the road, and talk to them.
To reduce the traffic for this national festival, now to enforce the law, this is our Obaseki police. So we need to put them so that they will concentrate on their work.
I believe there should be traffic control. If there is traffic control, I believe there will be free movement. Everybody should be able to obey traffic rules so that people will not inconvenience fellow people.
A visit to the State Police Command to get the views of the Public Relations Officer on traffic management plan was unsuccessful. A similar attempt to reach Edo State Traffic Management Agency was unfruitful at the time of this report. In Benin, Paul Umukago.
Our football lovers in the capital city of Benin have expressed joy over the emphatic win of the Super Eagles of Nigeria against the Crocodiles of Lesotho, as one of their own, Victor Osimhen, was named man of the match. Peter Oibo reports.
The Super Eagles of Nigeria on Tuesday ended their African Nation Cup qualifiers after defeating Lesotho 3-0 at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos. Victor Osimhen opened scoring in the 22nd minute of the game with other two goals from Ogene Karo Etebo and Paul Onoacho, which led the Eagles to victory.
I can count how many times he's wasted the ball in his entire career. Oh, so contested from Victor Osimhen! SSC Napoli Potter, top scorer for Nigeria in his qualifying stage, now joint top scorer.
Edo residents described the victory of the national team for AFCON 2022 as a victory for Edo people, as Victor Osimhen was named man of the match.
They should try and improve on our league so that we have more talent to be able to concate it to the Super Eagles.
Going to the grassroots, I would advise the coaches. We have a lot of players.
This time around, everybody was just surprised, like, wow. Most of the time, you have to go and take Nigeria that are abroad.
I think they should continue in that spirit.
The 3 times African champions finished top on Group L with 14 points to qualify for the 2022 edition of the African Cup of Nations in Cameroon. In Benin, Peter Oibo, NTA News.
And this news is being streamed live, and you can subscribe and watch news stories and other programs on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. Like us on Facebook, NTA Benin, or follow us on our Twitter handle at NTA Benin 1. Let's take a break now. The news resumes shortly. Stay with us.
This life I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. Allow me to flex.
Hello there. Welcome to the newest lounge in the Asian city of Benin, Hyperion Lounge, a lounge with good food, music, drinks, karaoke, networking, exclusive for VVIP, and a relaxed environment to meet the right people. Hyperion Lounge is situated at rooftop floor, which has a panoramic view of the city. Visit us at 76 Akpakava Central Hotel, Efedosa Signature, opposite First Bank, Benin City. For seat reservation, call 091 5111 1123. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyperion Central. Email info.hyperioncentral@gmail.com. All COVID-19 guidelines is strictly adhered. Hyperion Lounge, exclusivity redefined.
Thanks for staying tuned. Now, the State Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu has ordered the detention of some elders of Uzanu community. He has also revoked the bail application earlier granted to the clan head owing to the lingering communal crisis between Uzanu and Igiode communities in Esako East local government area. The Deputy Governor gave the order during a meeting with both communities in Government House. Elizabeth Omoko reports that the senator representing Edo North Senatorial District, Senator Francis Alemikena, who is from Igiode community, was present at the meeting.
The communal crisis between Uzanu and Igiode communities in Esako East local government area has been on for years. Series of meetings by those state governments with the two communities have ended in deadlock. Philip Shaibu noted that Edo state government has taken measures to ensure peace among communities across the state and will not allow anyone to undermine the efforts of government in that direction.
We will not take any community, be it village head or whatever, that we want to breach the peace that we are struggling to maintain in the state. We have been able to take measures that have reduced the issue of insecurity, and nobody is above the law as far as this state is concerned. And we must all put our hands on deck to maintain peace.
He says Uzanu community has failed to abide by the existing boundary provision in the state and ordered the detention of some elders of the community.
There was clashes where some persons were killed, and based on my intervention, I said he should be granted bail. Both the clan head of Uzanu and the clan head of Igiode should be granted bail on self-recognition, on condition that they will sign that they will go back and maintain law and order, which they did as at that time. Now, after the state have gazetted the issue of the boundary, this is coming up again. So I'm asking that the bail that you granted be revoked and should be rearrested.
The meeting was later rescheduled for a later date. In Benin, Elizabeth Omoko, NTA News.
And our Holy Week in the Christendom is the period between Palm Sunday and Easter. The week is observed with special solemnity as a time of devotion to the Passion of Jesus Christ. As the Easter celebration approaches, correspondent Eugenia Ndubisi take a look at the mood of Christian faithful at this time and beyond.
During Holy Week, Christians recall the events leading to the crucifixion and death of Jesus Christ. The week includes 5 days of special significance: the Palm Sunday, Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, which marks the traditional end of Lent, and Easter Sunday, the celebration of Christ's resurrection. At this special week in Christian calendar, what should be the attitude of the faithful always?
Sober reflection on the reason for which Christ came to die for us, and for us to consider our ways, knowing that we also give accounts of our lives.
If we want to be Christ-like, then we should be following the word of the Bible. So our brothers live practice righteousness, and it will be well with all of us.
Other respondents also believe that the Holy Week is an opportunity to reflect upon the shift in the humanity of Christ's sacrifice on the cross.
First of all, appreciate him for that sacrifice. Then try to also modify our life to suit that purpose of his, which is salvation. because nowadays we are caught in between the material things and the spiritual things. And many of us at the moment just want to, make things happen. Make things happen in the sense that they want to get rich, money and everything, and neglecting the spiritual aspect of it.
So we have to be focused with God, being clean, being holy with God.
Christians are thereby advised to live a life of holiness and urged to love one another, just as Christ first loved them by dying on the cross to save mankind. In Benin, Eugenia Ndubisi, NTA News.
Now take another break. The concluded segment returns when we come back. Please stay with us.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, 2 things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities. Fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenuyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
And our pupils and students of Ebugama Education Center have been equipped with the rudiments of broadcasting and the mandates of a typical media organization. The students and pupils of EEC were on a tour of NTA transmission station in Aduawa as part of an excursion. Ivie Oyahile has the details.
Knowledge is light, like the motto of Ebugama Education Center says. Their quest to acquire knowledge is the reason they are here. The newsroom, editing suite, studio, master control room, transmitting room were visited by other students who were also told how they all connect together to come up with the end product, which is seen on the television screen. All of these were properly conveyed to the students and their teachers.
You see on air, that is, whatever you watch, you are seeing on your TV in the house or your father's office or whereabouts is being controlled from this place.
The system comprises of amplifiers. These are amplifiers. What's the function of amplifiers? To amplify the signal so that it can go further.
News is an information. And for every one of you here, without information, you can't even go to school.
For the school's management, choosing NTA for this excursion was appropriate.
I want to say that it is worthwhile. It's encouraging. Some of them, they've been indicating they want to be a newscaster, and also, let them see it live. And so that they can see other things happening and how this news that they see every day, they hear about how they are being produced.
The young ones are grateful for an opportunity like this.
I thank the school management for what they have done for these people. So as we came here, we learned different things.
Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Ebugama Education Center, which was founded in 2016, is situated at 2nd Utagban Village off Upper Ekewan Road, Benin City. In Benin, Ivie Oyahire, NTA News.
Now, the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, has announced 129 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 1 death in the country. The 129 new cases reported on the 31st of March 2021 are from 13 states, including the FCT. Lagos led with 46 cases, Ondo 19, Nasarawa 14, Kaduna 11, and Borno 9. Others are Bauchi 8, Akwa Ibom and FCT 5 cases each, Jigawa 4, Plateau 3, Bayelsa and Osun 2 cases each, and Rivers 1. To date, a total of 162,891 cases have been confirmed, 151,648 cases have been discharged, while 2,057 deaths have been recorded in 36 states and the FCT. And that concludes our bulletin at 1. Do join us later in the evening at 7 for the comprehensive news package. Thanks for joining us and good afternoon.